What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Credit Plug channel, where we talk about how to build credit, how to establish relationships with banks and financial institutions, and most importantly, how to get you access to high limit credit funding. If that's something you're interested in, we welcome you to subscribe. Otherwise, you can like, share, or comment down below. It helps our content reach a wider audience, and we greatly appreciate the support. So yesterday, we did a review on Self-Help Federal Credit Union, and there was an overwhelming response specifically for the credit builder loan. I know a lot of people were calling in, and they're getting tons of inquiries about that particular loan. Now, because of that, I don't think they really want to go through the manual processing of the credit builder loan, which you can get without a hard inquiry. They're advising a lot of you guys to just go through the normal online application, but unfortunately that route you are getting hard pulls. So given that there's a huge demand for people looking to build their credit right now, I wanted to list out a handful of different financial institutions across the United States that offer credit builder loans. So we're not going to dive too deeply into each individual one, but I was able to gather some data points on some specific financial institutions that offer credit builder loans, some that don't require a hard credit check, some that do. And again, I understand that our subscriber base is spread out through the United States. So not every one of these financial institutions is going to apply to you, because some do have geographic restrictions. The ones that I did decide to review are spread throughout the United States. So hopefully one of these are applicable to you. So anyways, let's go jump over and I'm gonna walk through the different financial institutions where you can get a credit builder loan. All right, so first up we have Bmo Harris. Now, we've done several reviews on Bmo Harris already. They're based out of the Midwest. This is a mid-sized bank, and I didn't even know they had credit builder loans. So this is a traditional credit builder loan. You can open up with as little as $1,000. Now, again, they're going to put the money in a CD for you. You make payments towards it and you'll improve your credit standing. Now, here's one of the downsides about this particular credit builder loan. So they will hard pull you. I spoke to a representative. Now, in order to be eligible, you will need a minimum credit score of a 600. So it says right here, applicants with a credit bureau score of at least 600 or those who do not have a credit history are eligible. Your current debt and income will also be reviewed to help ensure that the repayment fits your needs. So they will be acting on POI as well as hard pulling your credit score. Now, in terms of who they're pulling from, the data points I've gathered, it seems to be TransUnion, but again, that can vary based on the state that you live in. Another consideration with this particular loan, so you will have to go in branch to close on this particular loan. So if you're outside of the geographic area, for example, myself, I'm in Maryland, and Maryland doesn't have any Bmo Harris branches. So if I wanted to get this credit builder, I'd have to go travel somewhere where they actually have a branch. So you can get this if you're outside of their coverage area. However, you will have to go into a branch. So this doesn't preclude you from trying to get this, but just understand if you do want to close on it, you will have to go somewhere where there's a branch. So I don't know if sometime you're traveling and you happen to pass by one, this might be something that you can check out. But if you are in their coverage area, you could definitely check this out. But again, they will be hard pulling your credit. All right, next up we have Spring Bank. So Spring Bank is a small cooperative based out of the New York tri-state area. Now, unfortunately for this particular credit builder, it is restricted to just New York and New Jersey residents. Their credit builder starts at a minimum of 500 and goes up to 1,500 with terms as long as 12 months. There's absolutely no credit check, but they do a check systems report. So that's one thing you have to keep in mind, and you can apply online. They will ask for proof of address as well as your driver's license. And again, this is just for New York and New Jersey residents. I know we have a lot of subscribers in the tri-state area, so you guys can definitely check out this one. Next up, we have Credit Union of Atlanta. So Credit Union of Atlanta is another one that's going to be restricted based on where you are geographically, but they have a host of different credit builder types of loans. So they have an auto loan that's designed as like a second chance auto financing program. It's designed to help you build your credit. They have freedom loans, which you can get up to $1,000. They're actually giving you the loan proceeds. So this is a great way for you to build your credit as well as have access to some capital, and there's no credit check. They also have secured loans where you're putting up the capital in order to do this. And then they also have secured Visa credit cards, which is just a basic secure credit card. So they have a variety of different products that are designed for helping you build credit, and the underwriting is going to be very relaxed. For most of these, they're not going to do a credit check. So if you are eligible, you can definitely check this one out. Next on the list, we have Metro Credit Union. So Metro Credit Union is based out of Massachusetts. Again, this is going to be geographically restricted. Their credit builder loan goes from 500 minimum up to 3,000 with terms as long as 24 months and an APR as low as 4.1%. And again, they're putting money into a CD or a savings account. You're making the payments, and those payments are being reported to the credit reporting agencies. So if you are eligible for Metro Credit Union, you could definitely check this one out. Next on the list, we have the Republic Bank Credit Builder Loan and Savings Program. Now, Republic Bank is based out of the Louisville, Kentucky metro area. So if you are located in that region, then you could definitely consider this. If you're out of state, you're not going to be able to join this particular credit builder program, but they offer credit builder loans from 500 to 1,500 with terms as long as 24 months. And again, they're putting that money into a CD, you're making payments, and at the end of it, you're getting all of those payments refunded back to you. Next up on the list, we have DC Credit Union. Now, and again, this is going to be restrictive. If you are eligible, then you could definitely check this one out. And from what I recall, the eligibility is pretty narrow, so everyone's not going to qualify. But they offer two different credit builder types. So they have the credit builder, which is the traditional credit builder, as we've talked about. They put the money into a CD or a savings account, and then they'll issue you a personal loan. They'll report the loan, you make the payments, and you build up the credit history. But then they also have a second chance credit builder. Now, with this particular one, they're actually extending unsecured credit to you. So you can get an unsecured loan or credit card with a limit up to $2,500. And once your score has gone above a 550, you're a candidate for traditional loans and financing. So based on this description, they're saying after you go over a 550, then you can get some of their normal credit products. So the bar is really low with this particular product. If you are eligible, I think this is a great program for you to join to help build credit. And again, you can get up to $2,500 with either an unsecured loan or a credit card, even if you have below a 550. So this right here is a game changer. If you want to dive a little bit deeper into the eligibility, you can do so. But again, everyone's not going to be eligible for this one. Next up on the list, we have Tcf Bank. Now, we did a review on Tcf Bank about a year ago. Tcf Bank is based out of the Detroit metro area, but I believe they have branches throughout the Midwest. So you could definitely check to see if you're eligible. Now, the way this one works, they have two different options where you could choose between a $500 loan or a $1,000 loan. Now, what happens is they'll put the money into a CD. For the $500 credit builder loan, you will be required to put down a $100 cash deposit at the time of closing. For the $1,000 loan, you will have to put down $200 at the time of closing, and the remainder of the loan you'll just pay over a monthly payment. And if you're not sure if you have a branch near you, you could definitely click here and find a location. Last but not least, we have Liberty Savings Federal Credit Union. Now, again, this is another geographically restricted financial institution based out of New Jersey. So they have a fast access credit builder loan from 500 up to 5,000. So that's pretty high for a credit builder loan. Now, here's some of the factors you want to keep in mind. So credit score is not considered, as it says right here, for approval. So credit score is not a factor. You must be a current member in good standing for a minimum of 3 months. That means if you haven't joined the credit union already, you can't just apply tomorrow and get the credit builder loan. You do have to be a member for at least 3 months, which is kind of similar with DC with their DCU with their quick loan. Also, it says you have to be employed at your current job for at least 6 months. They do require 2 current pay stubs. All qualified members are pre-approved, DTI excluding charge-offs and collections, loan amounts from 500 to 5,000. So when you specify the amount that you want, they will make sure that your debt to income is suitable for you to handle whatever the payment might be. So I don't think everyone's going to be able to get a $5,000 credit builder loan. It's all going to depend on your debt to income. So I just wanted to share this one with you. This one goes up to 24 months with rates as low as 3.5%, regardless of what your credit score is. All right, guys. So I just wanted to share some credit builder types of loan products. I understand right now is a time where a lot of people are looking to build their credit. So I just wanted to share some of these resources with you. You can always reach out directly to these financial institutions and get a better understanding of the eligibility and what the process is like in terms of applying for some of these credit builder loans. I just wanted to throw some out based on some light research that I did. Again, anyone is welcome to do some research yourself, or if you have experience, you could definitely share some data points. I've posted links down below, and we will be doing additional credit builder videos for a lot of you who are in that rebuilding stage. I think credit builder loans are a great way to get primary accounts on your credit profile, and that's just going to help you in the long term. So that's all I wanted to cover in today's video. Until next time, y'all take it easy, and we'll talk to you soon. Peace.